You are invited to have a real ball and celebrate a doctor from Northern Kentucky being honored by the American Cancer Society. He plays a big role in the lives of breast cancer patients. And medical reporter Liz Bonis introduces us to one of them in today's Medical Edge.
Good morning, Sunshine.
Good morning. When Dr. Doug Flora of Oncology Hematology Care first meets his patients, he asks to hear about who they are before cancer came into their lives. When he met Leigh Anne Baker, her response?
People in a lot worse shape, and I'm awesome.
Awesome, he says, is putting it mildly. You see, most of the time, those referred to a cancer specialist.
Everyone's terrified. No one wants to meet me. And she came across our doorstep, and actually I remember going home that day excited.
Dr. Flora says he was excited about her possibilities for treatment options and long-term survival. Already he started her on a chemo cocktail. It will be followed by surgery and radiation.
I've always had the desire to fix people, but I haven't had the mechanisms. And so now as the drugs are starting to catch up to these cancers, it's very exciting.
Leigh Anne says this physician and this team has made all the difference for her getting through this part of her journey. She says he has a personal connection to breast cancer, and because of that, it's very clear that this is not a career, but a calling.
My mom was ill early. She was a breast cancer patient in her late 30s and didn't do well. And it sort of changes the way you're wired.
Call it the way you're wired or the way you pay forward strength in tough times. For Leigh Anne, it's really worked.
My goal through it all was to keep life as normal as possible. I didn't want cancer to own me.
Her cancer hasn't owned her. In fact, the team here says along the way, she has actually inspired them.
What we do is grueling, as you can imagine, and it is a job, and you do everything you can, but you're exhausted. And so every once in a while you meet someone who lights you up and you say, I remember why I do this. And that was her. So don't get weepy.
At Oncology Hematology Care in CRESTVIEW Hills, Liz Bonis, Local 12 News.